Howdy, guys. I didn't say it. I didn't say we're back. We're back to the Not Serious podcast.
Howdy, partners.
Howdy, partners. And as you can tell, we both have gotten our ears lowered in the last couple of days.
Yes, we have.
Yeah, and if we
the Canadians make very good concrete tools.
the fucking concrete sponsorship. Yeah, and then also Baxter's Auto Parts in Redmond. Get your parts there; they're more expensive.
And Starbucks.
Mm-hmm.
Don't support them.
Starbucks.
They don't support
They're
the
gay.
troops.
I mean, it makes sense now because gays aren't. Oh no, gays are still out in the troops. It's the transgengas.
Oh yeah.
Hey, dude, you hold it up here and stop holding the fucking the cord. See, you like hold it right there, just like this. You gotta hold it like an Englishman. It's proper. This is cheap ass equipment. It starts. See, I don't know.
That's you.
No, it's not, dude.
It's literally you.
You gotta hold that one up. Like right here. Like.
Okay.
My house.
We're ready.
There, we're ready, guys.
Are you ready? Oh, chicken nuggets.
Use your Trump hands. Oh, wow! Look at a magical plate of chicken nuggets. Where did that come from, guys?
What do I do with my hands?
Oh shit! Yeah, yeah, dude. So, yeah, fucking watch some bull riding tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
sure
you got to work some bull riding.
Yeah, no, I didn't get to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in the back pins
Oh, they're fucking hot.
getting
Did you want to dip?
Oh yes, please.
Oh wow.
Dip.
I didn't know we were going fucking that. Anyways,
Anyways.
so yeah. Yeah, no, I was back there working the bulls and stuff, and I'll tell you what, there was 4 mean motherfuckers, dude.
Yeah,
I got
dude.
hooked twice.
That one was like literally an arena, and anytime anything got close to it, he was
Oh,
like,
yeah. Yeah.
Not even joking, like out of a cartoon.
That
He
was
pissed,
that
dude.
bull
Yeah.
you're talking about is Riz 204.
Yeah.
And he is a mean motherfucker.
Yeah, dude, he was
Like,
like,
dude, he hooked me in the back pins.
yeah.
I'm like, I didn't even do nothing to you.
Dude, wasn't he the one that was jumping out of the chute?
Yep.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
He literally, it looked like he was trying to fuck the chute next to him. He was like up on it. They're like, oh, get down, buddy.
What he was trying to do is get that rider
Yeah.
in the next shoot. He wanted to eat some assholes.
Yeah, dude.
And the bullfighters did a very good job tonight.
Yeah, no, honestly, the bullfighters were actually really good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because there were some mean bulls, and there were not a lot of guys riding,
Nope.
and nobody got hurt. Nobody got really hurt after. There were like a couple of those bulls
in the
though.
back scenes.
Yeah.
they did.
No, I know a couple of those bulls though. Fucking like they were throwing guys and like hitting them on the way down, dude. Like they were throwing them into their head and fucking like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a couple guys got. Yeah, what kind of injuries were there? You said that one guy's hand like ripped off.
Well, Wyatt Moulton's hand, he rode his bull.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, he hung on
Dude,
to
he
it.
hung on. He was sideways for probably 2.5 seconds.
Oh, 3.
3. Yeah.
I'd say 3.
Just fucking.
Yeah.
And he waited for that whistle, and he fucking
he
dropped
wanted
it.
to make that whistle, and I bet on him, actually.
you
In
bet.
the back shoots. Because Jory, he's like, you want to bet? I said, yeah, dude, he's riding hot right now.
Yeah.
I know Wyatt Moulton. I grew up with the Moultons.
Yeah.
And he said, okay, $5. I'm like, all right. Because then I couldn't turn down a $5.
Fucking big roll. I know, dude. Because then they're like, "Why are you fucking
Yeah.
poor, dude? You loser! It's $5, dude."
Exactly. Yeah. So I was like, all right, cool.
Timmy's
I
like,
said,
"Fuck, do I
he's
have
gonna stick him.
$5
And I
on me?"
said, Wyatt, you better ride.
It's like, I promised my kid a McChicken. Dude. Yeah, he did, dude.
And he
That's
rode.
why he rode that way. He knew you had fucking all stakes
$5
bet. That's fucking hilarious. Yeah, but he won money, though.
Yeah, $3,000.
Yeah.
And but he also ripped half his hand off trying to hold on. I went back there. I'm like, good ride, buddy. And EMT's
Hopefully he's
putting his
married,
hand
dude.
back together. I'm like,
Is he married?
no.
Oh,
I
shit.
told
That's
him
his
not
jerk-off
to.
hand, dude.
I told him not to.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's ambidextrous.
Both eyes. Yeah, dude.
Calluses on both.
Dude, fucking, did you hear in the news? I don't want to change the subject too bad there, but fucking
Iran?
No, we'll get to Iran
Oh,
because
okay.
we're fucking professionals on the topic.
Oh yeah, We
We're
are.
not serious, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, so fucking.
We're Jewish.
Speaking of religion, the story.
Wait, no,
there was this like nunnery, or it was like
What is that?
it
Like
was a
in
house for
a
single.
brewery
it was
without
it was
nothing?
it was a house for single mothers, and it was run by nuns with the Catholic Church. Catholic Church owned it, and they just found like 800 dead babies in a septic tank. Not even joking, dude.
Solid.
Yeah, fucking intense. That's pretty much all the information I have on it this time, dude.
You stop reading after that. You're like,
Yeah, no. Well, I read. I did stop reading after
yeah,
that.
you're like, I got enough information.
I've seen this website.
This
Hold
is
it.
terrible.
Hold it up here, dude, because you'll be louder.
I don't want to be
It
loud.
looks like you're holding a fucking big black cock, but you got to hold it up
You
there.
gotta do it like that.
Otherwise, people won't hear you. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know, dude. That was pretty crazy when I was reading it. I'm like, fucking, honestly, I was kind of like, of course, Catholics. You know, like, fucking, sorry, Catholics, but like, not all of you guys. But when there's shady shit going on, dude, I'm not surprised that the Catholic Church is involved. I'm sure there's lots of good Catholics out there, but
And no comment.
yeah, I know the fucking Pope's like, bomb him in his Pope mobile, and he's from New Jersey, so he's got fucking voices on the inside over here, dude. Like this Pope might infiltrate. Timmy said he didn't think he was gonna last.
I told you.
Yeah, you fuck with us, Mr. Pope. We'll pray harder than you
Yeah.
ever could. Lord, please.
We'll speak in tongues,
Please, Lord,
motherfucker.
hopefully he really isn't your favorite. Hopefully you love us all the same. Please don't love this guy more than me. Fucking Pope, dude, he's coming after us.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
All we gotta do is speak in tongues.
Dude.
And
No, they're gonna exercise us, so they're gonna make me run a mile, dude. Get the exercise. No. Yeah, dude. Dude, you know, like in the Family Guy, that show, I think they have like a bit where like the Pope's, he's like got a fucking Pope like mobile that turns into a ship or something that's bombing people. But I mean, the Pope probably does have weaponry at his. Do we have a walker?
we have a walker
Oh, my daughter, she's
coming up.
yeah, the Catholics. All right. Well, we had a little kid break. Brother Ray had to come tattle on her brother.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So we had to take a little kid break. Damn kids, dude. We're trying to do some serious ass podcast.
That's not serious.
We're fucking talking about Catholics is bombing us. Dude.
Yeah. So are they?
Dude. Okay. Well, here's the real question.
Because
Here's the real question. In a nuclear, or like just a war, who would win? The Catholics, the Jews, or the Muslims?
Jews.
Yeah, probably the Jews. I mean, they're
Yeah.
literally Israel, and the
Yeah.
U.S. is like, we'll suck your dick, Israel, all the way to the end.
Either that, or they're like
Yeah.
they're gonna.
I don't know why.
They stole something a long time ago.
You know, I honestly
because they're Jewish, and they took it, and they're like, we have
I
a
just
secret
don't understand
weapon.
this.
But what is the whole thing around Israel that nukes can't come in?
Yeah,
It's a shield.
yeah, the fucking Iron Curtain or whatever.
Why don't we have that?
But Trump wants to build it, dude. He wants to build
that
that.
what he's
Yeah,
doing?
they call what do they call it, a golden dome.
It works.
Trump
I
calls
watched
it the Golden
videos.
Dome.
I watched videos, and I seen they don't even get close.
Yeah, he calls it the Golden Dome. Like, and people are like, "He's a fucking idiot." And like, I mean, Israel does have something similar to that, but we're a little bit bigger. But I don't know. I personally, like, I don't think any ill will towards Israel, but like, I just don't understand why, like, Israel goes and starts a fight, and then all of a sudden we have to get involved in it. Like, let them do their shit, dude. You started it, like, you know.
Yeah, but to be fair, in the Bible it says
In the Bible,
we're
and
supposed to
and-
always be for Israel and help them.
until fucking Jesus,
Well, peace is going to happen.
until
That's
the new
why I know
until the
I-
new covenant, dude, with Jesus.
No.
And then the promised land, yeah, dude. We don't need to protect the Jews. Like the Jews are the ones that killed
Israel,
Jesus.
not the Jews.
Yeah, okay. The
Israel.
piece of land's not gonna go anywhere though.
But we're still supposed to have their back.
I don't think so. I feel like we're supposed to love Jesus. Like,
No,
I
we
feel like
are.
that's the whole point. Like, I feel like that's Jesus plus Israel.
110%.
I feel like that's stuff that that old Paul tried to warn the Corinthians about. Yeah. Literally, it's not Jesus plus anything. It's just Jesus. There's no like Jesus, and we gotta fucking salute to Israel and go to war for
It's
Israel.
it's not like that. We're supposed to have their back.
Yeah. Here, hold it up here like this.
You were so anal.
No, it's because I can hear it in my ear, and dude, I swear it only does it when you're holding it because you like hold it like this. There, see? We're gonna have to set up the stand, dude. We're gonna have to set up the stand for you, and you're gonna have to sit there like this, dude. That's what Joe Rogan does. Joe Rogan's kind of anal too. Oh fuck, I'm just like Joe Rogan.
And you got your hair cut.
And, yeah, what does that mean? Am I going bald?
Yeah.
Like Joe Rogan? Dude, apparently
Straight up.
when you do steroids, you just have to shave your head, dude.
What?
Yeah, dude.
You're doing steroids?
No, I'm not doing steroids. Look at me, I'm fat, bro. Like, what would I look like though? Like a half?
Well,
fat,
I just wanted to know what
half buff
kind.
guy?
I just wanted to know what kind.
What kind of I don't know what kind of. Do you
Hook
snort
it
it?
up.
Do you snort
Hook
it?
up.
Like, oh yeah, let's go lift.
It's
You're like,
probably like
Robert,
a butt
that's
shot.
just cocaine. Fucking, it's like a pre-workout from hell, dude. You're like fucking. You haven't drank any water, fucking foaming at the mouth.
Yeah. I do about, like 30 reps.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Of
I
what?
don't want to do this.
30 reps. Well, yeah. I mean, 30 reps is a lot. What are you doing? 30 pull-ups is
those
fucked
ones?
up.
Those ones?
Oh yeah. What is
I'm
that?
like, one day I'm
Butterfly?
going to have pecs. One day I'm going to have pecs.
Yeah. One day.
It don't happen.
One day.
33.
You need to start just ride around with me for a month in the work van.
Oh, no.
You'll gain some weight, dude.
Your legs,
Yeah.
if you came to work with me,
Yeah.
you'd be able to knock someone's fucking head off.
Dude, I
With
have
your
pretty
legs.
strong legs. I
No, I know.
I was a college jumper,
Imagine doing all those plumbing jobs that you do,
Yeah.
bending over.
Yeah. Oh, gay jokes. Fucking pride wouldn't be Pride Month without gay jokes, guys.
Juneteenth.
Yeah, Juneteenth. Yep. You know, I don't really have a problem. With
I don't know
Juneteenth.
what Juneteenth is.
So it
but
was-
Robert said that it's a holiday,
So Juneteenth.
and he said that we got to drink grape juice and we got to eat.
Fried chicken and watermelon, dude. I mean, there are a
He
lot of
told
people
me.
that did that.
He told me.
I fucking love fried chicken, watermelon, and grapes.
do I.
Like, so
So
I
do
was
I.
like, how do you know Cinco de Mayo? It's not racist when we eat tacos on Cinco de Mayo because fucking Mexicans love tacos, dude. Like it's there,
And
Cinco
you
de
know
Mayo is
what?
not even really a
If
Mexican
it-
holiday.
You know what? If it's good, it's good.
You know Cinco de
Yeah.
Mayo is an American holiday. It's not even
Oh
really
yeah,
a Mexican holiday.
It's British.
No, well, it's a battle that took place in Mexico,
Yeah.
but they don't even celebrate it there. Like Jessica's dad, I'm like, when we first got married,
He's
I'm
like,
like,
"What?"
you want to what do you guys do for Cinco de Mayo? And he's like, nothing. And I've like put my sombrero away. I'm like, oh fuck, I'm just kidding. Like, I got a mustache. ¿Qué pasó, Guillermo? Oh, mi suegro. But yeah, I hope he doesn't find out about this podcast. No, he won't be mad. He'll like want to talk to me about it. Jesus, like, he probably will. But hey, we talk about Jesus on this podcast.
Yeah, we love Jesus.
I mean, I feel like this is
Like we may say a lot of bad things that
Yeah.
aren't right,
but they're just
but
funny.
they're funny and they're just jokes. And honestly,
we're not serious.
as far as I'm concerned, Jesus saves us from the past, present, and future. So if you accept him into your heart, I
Yeah.
believe that he saves you all the way around.
And at the bottom of the screen, you'll see our 1-800
But you
number,
have
and you can call and make donations to the Lord. Okay, we show me how to
for
put
your
it.
gambling
We
problem.
show
Oh,
me
wait.
how to put a number at the bottom of the screen, and people can call and make some donations to the church.
No, but how'd you like the bull ride?
The what?
The bull ride.
It was pretty good. Those bulls are definitely winning. Looking bulls are ranked, dude. Dude, a few of those are fucking all the way off the ground. Bulls fucking all 4 feet off the ground.
I had one almost jump out the chutes
Yeah.
before he even got into the,
Yeah, Yep.
got loaded.
yeah.
But yeah, I had this little black bull, Riz Raz.
Yeah, yeah.
Or no, Riz Rez
Mm-hmm.
was his name. So he's Indian.
What the bull is?
Yeah, Riz Rez.
He's a native.
He was born
American.
on the Rez.
Wait, were cattle over here? We brought them.
No, we had them here.
We had them.
Yeah, so it was NS.
Just
90% of it.
Did we have cattle in America before the Europeans came over?
Oh no, I thought you meant at the bull riding.
Oh, well, yeah. No, I'm just saying, like,
I was telling you what
in the
stock
beginning,
contractors. I'm like,
are cattle
stock-
Native Americans?
yeah, no. There was only 2 stock contractors there that brought bulls.
No, they're not. So we just fucking.
Actually,
they're
3.
like an invasive species that creates global warming, and we brought them over here.
We did it wrong.
No, honestly, like, what the
We
fuck?
should have ate vegetables. That's not me. I'm holding my thing.
Yeah.
Same spot every
It is
time.
you. Oh, there
wait.
you go. We need to get better equipment. Dude, fucking. It was cold as shit tonight, though.
I wasn't that cold because I was running around behind the sheep.
Yeah.
But
working.
I seen-
What's going on? It's like whenever you get right there.
Tomorrow when we go to Salt Lake.
It's supposed to be 50. I don't want to swim.
No, I told Kelsey we'd bring some firewood and hot dogs.
Where are you guys going?
We go out to Salt Lake for the day.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I
And you
think
didn't
so.
invite me?
I didn't. I kind of forgot, but you can come. We're just going. It's
Kind of
just-
forgot. Didn't kind of forget you
Dude,
tonight.
well, this is kind of how it happens. Like, we make plans and I forget until the day that the plans happen, and then I'm like, oh wait, we're doing that.
You just come with us tomorrow.
Yeah, we can just all ride out there.
Well, I don't have nothing going on.
Yeah,
But now I feel like I wasn't invited, so.
I'm gonna get
dude,
hot dogs.
your fucking thing is so.
It's not. I'm holding it in the same spot.
Hold it like this. Try that.
I have to. My elbow is fucked up.
Because it's that. See, right where you're holding it. Now hold it up here. Right there.
It's
There
the
you go.
metal in my arm. I'm not
It is-
kidding.
You can't hold
Watch.
it higher up on the thing. No, I'm saying hold it up here. Beep, beep, beep.
I did that with my kids.
Uh,
We had a metal detector,
yeah.
and I ran it over my whole son's body.
Yep.
I'm like, okay, good. You don't have no metal. Anyways, I ran it on my body, and this whole the whole left side of
Dude,
my body just went off.
What if you could fucking see? You keep grabbing it. This connection right here, that like when that moves at all. That's why. Like your fingers on it right now. You gotta hold it like SpongeBob drinking something. Like you gotta be fancy with your fingers out like this. Hey Macarena, dude. I didn't know that song was Spanish until I like was an adult. Like, fucking- I just thought it was some guys being silly.
Making up noises.
Yeah, no, like hey Macarena, like William Chung, kind of like the dude that's like what was the guy from American Idol, the Asian dude that had the one song.
Can't
From
talk.
Gangnam Style. I guess that's probably his language too, huh? So
Yeah.
he's not just being silly. He's saying actual words. It sounds silly to me. Sorry.
You're saying silly. Now I'm worried about that black cock you were talking about.
Timmy asked me earlier. Yeah, no, Timmy tells me earlier, once you go black, you can't go back. And I was like, what? I went black. And I went back. And then he, like, starts being weirdly weird about it. And I'm like, wait, dude, are you, like, racist? Like, what you did? He, for some reason, thought we meant black dick. And I'm like, you didn't say that. You said
scared me.
black. He
It
didn't
scared the shit out of me. And I'm like, scoot.
Hey.
I don't know if I want to do this anymore.
Yeah, dude, fucking God. Ever since he found out I voted for Obama, dude.
Yeah, I'm not racist. My cousin's black, so for the record,
Oh my God.
and I love him.
They've only told our 26 fans, 33. You've only told them
I'm not
5
racist.
times. You're not racist, you got. Yeah, dude, I'm not either, man.
My cousin's black, and my
I'm-
dad traveled with a black person.
What?
How do you
Is
say
that
it?
really the?
How do you
is
say
that
it?
really like all of your experience with black people?
Yeah,
I mean, fair enough, dude.
Well, I mean,
we
Eric-
do live in
Eric-
Central Oregon. Eric, yeah.
but he was like white.
Eric's- yeah, he
And then he
literally was only
turned
black here,
not
so he
white.
kind of was white. Like, I
Then he
mean,
moved to New York, and he's like, I'm fucking black.
Dude, he knows when he moved to Florida,
And got
and
entitled.
he came back Black Florida. No, and then he moved
Why
to New
don't
York
they have
after
the
that.
black card entitlement?
What do you mean? They do, but they just don't tell you. We are not allowed to say that.
Oh.
Fucking come on, dude.
No, I love them all.
Like you just fucking better get right back into your white shit. Dude, I watched this video today, and there's these two black guys arguing. And
What about the women's sports?
what about it? You shit just okay. I watched this video today, and there was these two black guys arguing, and the one dude was like, pretty much, he said at one point, he was like, "I'm in the United States, you're in the divided states," and like. The guy was like, he said, "Who do you think?" So he said, "Everyone suffers from racism, black people, white people, brown people." He said, "Everyone." And then the other black guy's like, "Well, who do you think suffers more, white people or black people?" And then the other black guy was like, "Right now, I think white people do." And he was like, and then the guy's like, "What? 400 years?" He's like, "You got to talk about today, dude." He's like, "Yeah, you can't. We're not changing history. It happened, but we got to work today, and we got to come together. And like this divided shit, we got to get past it." It was a really powerful message, honestly.
Oh yeah.
But the other dude just kept going like, "I'm black. I'm black." Like he was pretty much just like, "Fuck white people."
I'm native. You guys stole all of our shit.
Hey,
I mean, for real.
okay, let's.
No, you guys
I'm not
came
a
over
colonizer.
here.
I'm Irish. Okay,
You came over
this
here
was
too,
already
and you're
established
like,
when we
Hey,
came over.
motherfucker, let's
and-
have some beers and box.
Yeah.
Because we know you're gonna drink
Yeah,
way too much.
we'll work on the railroads at the tournament. And, yeah, dude, me and Jarrett were talking about it when he was on the podcast, and
Okay.
they should make a movie. And I think it's a good idea. We should make it about like an unlikely friendship that becomes between the Chinaman and an Irishman working on the railroad back in the fucking day, or you know,
Take over our shit.
they just become best buds. And it's like Jackie Chan and fucking
John Wick.
no, who's Irish? Who's in a Jackie Chan and
John-
Conor McGregor? They're just kicking everyone's asses, dude. Oh, that would be a fucking badass movie.
Did you see that Sugar Shane got his ass whooped?
Yeah, dude, I like that
I was
guy.
like,
He's
damn it,
excited- well,
because
okay.
I thought he was gonna whoop his ass.
Dude, well, you
dude.
know what it is? It's the wrestlers, dude. Like wrestlers dominate UFC because like you're like control time. So if you're in,
If
you
they
just
get 'em on the
fucking
ground,
take 'em
you're
down,
fucked.
you're fucked. They're like
Yeah.
they don't even necessarily tap you out. They just control you. They don't let you up and they hold you down. Get a couple punches in here and there. Like Sean O'Malley's an exciting fighter because he's a stand-up guy.
He
Dude.
throws
He's got
up.
fucking hands.
Yeah.
He's like a sniper. The
Yeah.
shots he throws, but it's mixed martial arts, you know. And so
Yeah,
his
when
ground
he
game.
gets on the ground,
He has
kinda-
all right ground game.
He does,
He's
but-
done some good defense, but he could do nothing, dude. Nothing. He just fucking.
He was in a bad position.
And I kind of like that guy. He's from Finland, dude. He's
I didn't
fucking-
like him.
I kind of like him.
He's like-
Timmy's like he's.
Ah!
Dude, Timmy's like
Like-
he's too foreign for me. I couldn't do it. Couldn't fucking do it, dude. Took out Sugar Sean.
I couldn't like
Sugar
him.
Sean and his purple and green and blue hair. He's like, that's an American boy right there. Oh. Just so you know, Sugar Sean, we're fans. Please don't
Yeah.
kick our asses.
No, No, for real. I had your back the whole
Yeah,
time.
dude. I was upset too.
No, he kicked
I
his
was
ass.
upset. I'm a huge fan of his. I watched him like come up, dude, when he wasn't like taking main cards and shit. So and he's like he just
I watched his
coming in. He didn't look like a guy, dude.
I think it's metal in my arm.
no. Hold it with your other one.
I just fucking held it.
Hold it with your other one. Your other arm. Try that. But
See, it is the metal in my arm.
okay, well hold it a little higher still. Like up here. See how I'm holding it right here?
Hello.
Dude, just scoot the mic down in
I'm
your
just
hand.
kidding.
Maybe
There
if
you go.
wrap it in the blanket.
Yeah, I just need to set up the mic stand so Timmy can sit back and talk like this into the mic, like he's fucking Aerosmith. He's just singing, or no, what's the fucking Robert Plant for fucking Led Zeppelin?
Or how I used to ride bulls.
That's how I when I first started playing baseball. That's how I caught baseballs.
Like this.
You fucking pussy. No, dude. No, well, I had to like learn how to catch and everything, dude.
Like,
But-
literally.
I
Still don't know.
kind of had to learn on the fly. That was a good. It was a good environment to learn because like if you acted like you were scared, people would have called you a pussy.
Yeah.
So you had to earn the respect. So I fucking
He
stuck
got
it
hit in
out.
the face and he's like,
Yeah,
I
dude.
am
Dude,
good.
in high school, that fucking Remember when that ball went through my glove?
Yeah.
And it was in the outfield, and I caught the ball, and it broke my glove and went through my glove, and it hit me right in the fucking face, dude. And I had to still pick the ball up and throw it in the middle of a game, dude, because it was like a big deal. And yeah, and then I was back the next day.
I remember when I went to one of your dad's, Reese's, softball games,
Oh, yeah.
and they put me out in the outfield, center field,
Mm-hmm.
and line drive, and I was like 9,
Yeah.
maybe 9, and sure shit came right to me. One bounced, and I mean it was a line drive, right in the face, fucking, and your dad, Reese was like,
hold it down there again.
I keep touching it with my other hand. Sorry guys, my whole left arm
Keep
is
going,
metal.
though.
But
Did you get the out? What?
He said sorry. He said
I know he did. He's sorry. All this talk of Canada. Eh? Oh, shout out, by the way, to my buddy
Cadillac Tools.
Yeah, thanks Cadillac for the sponsorship that we don't have. Fucking Jake, my buddy Jake from Colorado that comes and stays up here. He's crew boss.
Oh yeah.
He's got a crew. He's running a crew up in Alberta in Canada, dude. Fucking fighting a fire. I can't even believe they let that guy in, but I don't know if he's got a DUI.
He seemed pretty straight edge.
No, he's a badass dude, but he likes to drink a little bit.
A little bit.
Just a little. You know, he's
He
actually
didn't drink
really-
when we were on the camper.
Oh
trip.
yeah, he did. That's how subtle he is. He was fucking
Ooh,
drinking
he's like
all day.
me.
Just one beer. He just doesn't get drunk like
He's
girls.
kind of like me.
Except for that one time. Remember when him and Kyle, we were all gonna barbecue, and then he went to the river with Kyle, and they got fucking smashed, and they came back here, and Jake was so drunk, and he just kept apologizing. I'm so sorry, and then he slept out on the deck, dude, for no. But to be fair, he was in the middle of fire season, so he's used to sleeping
Yeah.
outside. He like everywhere we go, he's like, I'm just gonna sleep right here. I'm like, okay. But yeah, he's a crew boss, dude. Congrats, Jake. And fucking
Yeah.
way to kick ass and represent the U.S. and Canada fighting them damn fires. And another shout out to Mr. Kempster, the Steez Master Kyle Kemp. We'll have
I'm
him on the
proud of him.
podcast too. Yeah,
fucking
he's
hell of a
fucking
badass dude now.
yeah. Well, he's out fighting fires too, and
Oh, he is.
he was out helping fight the fire. I'm pretty sure that almost took down our house. Oh, by the way,
Oh yeah.
fans, yeah, we were like in a level 3 fucking evacuation most of the week this week. Like we had to pack all of our shit, and get all of our vehicles, and get the fuck out of here. Get out of my insurance company. Paid for a private firefighting company to come out and like clean weed. They weed eated and like moved all of our shit around away from our house. And then I was kind of pissed because it like the house didn't burn down, and that's not why I was pissed. But the house didn't burn down, and all the shit was piled up. They like came back and they put it all back in the same spot, so I didn't have to move it.
They're like firefighter stuff too. I think they must have just like checked it out and been like, okay, we can.
Yeah,
put
Yeah.
everything back.
we could see the flames from like our house. Like,
Well, Robert called me and he's like, "Hey, I just wanted to let you know because Jessica was supposed to watch the kids,
Yeah,
and you're like, hey, I just wanted to let you know that we're on level 3 evacuations. My house might burn down." I'm like, "What?"
dude, it was
And
crazy.
then Sawyer,
Yeah.
I put him in the bath that night, and he told Tina, he's like, "Yeah, Robert's house burnt down." I'm She came up to me, she's like,
Way to eavesdrop.
"Did his house burn down?" I'm like, "No. Where'd you hear that?" She said, "Sawyer just told me that." So I went in there, I'm like, "Really?" And he's like, "Well, I thought."
Yeah.
He said level 3 sounds pretty bad.
It is. I mean, we could see the flames from our house. They were like a quarter mile away from our house. But like our neighbors, like we're here on this side of the road. Our neighbors are right on the other side of the road, and right behind them is the canyon. And on the other side of the canyon was where the burn was.
Right.
Like, that's how far it got.
Yeah.
And dude, it was like a quarantine. It was like something of a zombie movie, dude. Like I was trying to take a nap, first of all.
Yeah.
And they've evacuated us before by like level 1, level 2, and I'm like, fucking, this was stupid. Why do we? We usually got to go
Right.
back in a couple hours.
Right.
Well, it was like smoky and bad, and I was trying to take a nap. Jessica's like, Robert, we gotta go. I didn't pack shit. I was pissed off. And then I get outside, and like fucking everyone is just fucking leaving. Like everyone was getting out with horse trailers and all their tools and motorhomes, and fucking. There's only 2 exits. Fucking 2 car accidents happened. One lady was a fucking
Oh, you-
T-bone. This
And a dog got lost.
yeah, and the dog. That was my. No, she did find it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my grandpuppy, dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was one of Poppy's babies.
Hoagie or what was it?
Winnie, but we called her Moo
Okay, Moo.
because she was all white with
Yeah.
just a couple black spots.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I seen that on Facebook.
Yeah, that
I was
crash was pretty fucking bad. But everyone was freaking out. They had like cops going up and down the roads with megaphones, and they were like, hey, you guys got to evacuate and shit. And I was like, fuck you guys. No, no, we got out of here. We stayed with Jessica's dad. That was miserable. Not because Jessica's dad's bad. It was awesome.
No, yeah.
But it's just fucking.
Too tight.
The bed that we were sleeping in was, I think, like a full. And it was me and Jessica. Like I'm like barely on it with me and Jessica, and then
Azrael.
and then Azrael in the middle of the night ends up in bed with us.
Yeah.
And he's just like, he like fucking moves and
Yeah.
like kicks you and like,
That's Sawyer.
He likes to sleep like this.
yeah, he does like to sleep like that.
Thank you, Lord.
Yeah, praise Jesus, praise but Jeebus. Yeah, no, so that was crazy. And then the fucking new car that we bought, our Suburban,
Yeah.
fucking, I was in Bend, water pump goes out.
Tell you what, you had a hell of a fucking last 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's been a good one. But I got the dealership paid for the water pump. Got the transmission back in the van. Got the van back. The guy with the other box van that I have, that I didn't have the title for, I got something saying he received my package. So hopefully he signs that shit and sends it back to me.
He's gonna be like, it's stolen.
Jessica's brother had it for
box
5
van
years. So Jessica's brother had it for 5 years.
He said when I saw him last, he's like, "Oh, I just gotta meet with that guy and figure it out for you." And I was like, "Yeah, okay, whatever." And
Yeah.
I was just like, "All right."
Yeah. Well, hopefully this guy
You are
signs
not
it.
getting the
Get
title.
back, and then I might just the DMV told me who it was registered to, and Derek doesn't even know who that guy is, and so I wrote him a letter and I sent him certified mail with a return envelope for him to and a bill of sale, and hopefully he just signs it and sends it back to me. I got the certified mail
And then
thing.
you're gonna get
He
a
did
new
mail.
registration.
He did mail the thing back, so I got the certified mail thing, and I got that in the mail today or 2 days ago. So that means he received it and he signed for the package. So hopefully he just
Oh,
fills it
okay.
out and sends it. I was about to just go sign his name. Looking forward to his signature, dude. No, I wasn't. Oregon State Police. I was not about to do that.
Allegedly.
I already did. No, I'm just kidding. I have not already did that.
You just
Timmy, you about to fall asleep again?
me?
Yeah, you were working hard in those shoots, huh?
Yeah, I was tired.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
Yeah. Did you? You didn't work though today? Concrete.
Nope.
Good.
No, I mean, but I spent the whole day with my kids.
Yeah, that can do it.
That's probably harder than work.
Yeah. So
Those two little boys go.
I like did this whole add-on and whole house remodel, and they didn't want me to do repipe. So the main line was pretty much mostly the same, and so their whole house is almost done. I did that bathroom, and then a month or so goes by, and they're getting that toilet's clogging up, dude. And they fucking had a guy come out and snake it. He cleared it, and then it worked for a couple weeks, and then it clogged up again. And then the guy came out, and at first the homeowner, the whole time is blaming me for this shit. And I'm like, dude, I promise you, he's like, does it not have grade? So I went out and I crawled underneath. Everything's graded fine. And then he was like, the guy said maybe it's not vented properly. And I'm like, dude, this was all inspected. Like I passed every single inspection. Like it is plumbed per code. I even
Right.
explained the layout and everything, where the vent was. And so I'm like, you need to have this guy from the beginning. I was like, you need to have a guy send a camera now so he can see what's going on, where the clog is, how it's, and the first time he had him snake it, cleared it, paid him $400, and then it clogged up 2 weeks. And then they had the other guy come out, the same guy come out again. And I'm like, he needs to snake it, dude. We need to figure out what's going on. The guy came out. Apparently it was flushing at the time, so he didn't even do anything. He didn't even whip out the snake. But the homeowner wasn't there. His wife was there. So the homeowner calls me and he's like, he cleared it again, but it's already clogging again. And I'm like, what the, I was like, can I have his number? And I called him and the guy's like, oh, I didn't even send a snake down it. So then I call the homeowner. I'm like, he didn't even send the fucking snake or the camera down there. Like, what the fuck, dude? And the guy charged him like $300 for that time. And then today, my last day before vacation, all this shit's going on. I went out there again for free and met the guy out there. I was out there like 30 minutes before him actually fucking with shit. And he came. I pulled the toilet. He ran the camera down it. Sure as shit, in the existing, right on the other side of the foundation, there's a belly in the pipe, and it's full of water for like 6 feet. And that's why it'll flush sometimes. But then, like when it does, it bubbles up. It's because of that back pressure. It's hitting that wall of water. All the air is going from the vent and the toilet down, and it hits that, and then it goes back up when the toilet's empty and filling back up, and that's why you get the bubble. It seemed to be working pretty good today, but yeah, when I left, the homeowner's all digging.
What are they gonna do about that bubble?
Oh, the homeowner was already digging it up when I was fucking leaving. I'm like, all right, I'm going on vacation, guys. And like they honestly, I think
right.
they are happy with me though, because I didn't charge them a dime. I went out there 3 or 4 times. You know, I'm a one guy shop. I made sure to do it on days that I was already in bed and doing something. One guy shop, trying to get my name out there. You know, this is one of my first customers. Like this project's been going on for years, almost a year and a half, because the guy decided to run it himself. But he like hired a buddy of mine to like run it, and then took over, but had that guy still do a bunch of it. And then
You're talking about just the plumbing?
Yeah, did the plumbing. I just did the plumbing. No, the whole house. We start from the addition, from the foundation up. You know what I mean? But I remodeled. It's like he had a house and we added on to it, but we changed everything in the house as well. We moved everything. And so I was like, let's just repipe the whole way system. Oh, fuck. I have to do a bid. I just... God, I'll do that tomorrow. I'll send it to him before I get out of here. This one I'm about to bid is going to suck, dude.
Yeah, I got a bid of stamp work I got to go do.
Yeah. I want to build a skate park.
And, dude, hell yes.
Do you want it to?
Yeah, I'm 110%.
Yeah, right over here. We just need to clear out a spot.
Because you would make, I mean,
How much money in concrete do you think?
A skate park?
Yeah, just like I'm going to start with just a bowl.
If we graded it correctly,
$5
grand.
We could do that. See,
that's not just the bowl.
Yeah.
If we grade it correctly,
next year,
that'd be a half $5.
Next year, if we get a tax return, we could just build one bowl and we'll start there, and then we could add on to it.
And you make that back.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to charge any. I feel like you have to have insurance and shit. Somebody will sue me. I'm just getting it. Me and the kids and the pals
voluntary.
Are gonna, yeah, none of the other. Put this on too.
Well, it's a
none of the other.
It's a tax write-off too. So
for what? The tax write-off?
Yeah, when we buy the concrete.
Like my plumbing business needs this fucking skate park.
No, it's a donation.
Dude, I'm gonna throw the barbecues and fucking shred sessions.
It's a donation. Why?
Dude,
every time I hold it with that hand.
Your hand is on it. I'm telling you, that when you touch that cord and you move it, it makes that. That's why I hold it like this.
I'm not used to holding it. Like
I know, just like you're just trying to be really gentle with it, and keep it up to your mouth like this.
I'm not gentle.
There you go. We can hear you now. Yay! Yeah. Timmy took a minor dab.
Yeah.
How did that go?
I'm kind of high.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you do seem calm.
I am calm.
Yeah. No, you do seem actually really calm. Pretty mellow. That's because like this is my calming stuff, and Timmy's like, I wish I had some of that calming right now because we're getting ready to do it. And I don't know. I feel like we still kind of get a little
Robert
antsy
started
right before.
talking about black dicks, and I was like,
No, you did. Literally, me and Jessica were like, "What the fuck is wrong with you, Timmy? Are you that racist?" And then he's like, "Oh, I thought you meant a guy." Like,
yeah, dude, I really was not comfortable about spending the night here.
So you hate the gays?
No, I don't. I don't hate the gays. I just don't want to be
scared of them.
Yeah,
you're a homophobe.
Like, if I fall asleep, I won't feel okay.
You're like, look at that sweet.
But I got I got a carrot cutter of an ass.
Yeah, dude.
Squeeze it.
Squeeze like a pig, boy.
How you like that? Get out of there.
Oh, dude. So my kids got gypped today.
Look at you got me.
My kids got, yep. See, it's working a lot better. My kids got gypped today, and they do like all the kids in the arena, and they do like they release 2 pigs, and all the kids try to catch these 2 pigs. And those pigs are fucking fast, dude. And both my kids caught the pigs. Maddox caught one, and Riley Ray caught one. With Riley Ray, I felt a little worse. Like the girl just came up and ripped the pig out of her hands, and then they gave her the award. But it was, I told her, I was like, it's not that fucking big of a deal. Maddox full on had the pig, and they said the girl next to him won. But she did get there first. She had a hand like this, but like almost instantly, Maddox like dove full in and fucking tackled that pig and stood up with it. And I'm like, I felt like that effort right there got me. He got the pig, but Maddox wasn't upset at all that he didn't get it. He was just pumped he got to hold the pig.
Yeah.
He gave it right back to that girl when they called her the winner. Riley Ray was literally upset, dude. She was fucking, I have it on video. She's like about to cry. She's like, I won. And I'm like, honey, it's not that big of a deal. I'm like, stop crying. They're probably getting a piece of candy or something.
Yeah.
She's one of the oldest, too, there. Granted, the girl that won it was about her size, so they're probably close in age.
Well, where was where was Sawyer and Boone?
Sawyer was the first one to the pig, and that the little one juked the
Just ate
fuck out.
shit.
No, the little one fucking juked the shit out of him, and he could have got the big one because it didn't really move, and he was the first one there, but they instinctively went after the little one that juked him.
Of course he did.
And then fucking the thing
that.
was like. Fucking the other one was all like just chilling, dude, and then here come all the kids, and then it started running, and Riley Ray kind of just landed on it.
Was Boone in there?
Boone he almost didn't get in there, and then he was like holding her hand, and she's like, "You want to go in there?" I'm like, "Yeah, you're getting in there, Boone." And he was like, "Okay," and I had to like feed him through the gate because he wouldn't walk through it without me, but he barely made it at the end. But he immediately just went to where his brother was. And then he wasn't really into the pig thing and just kind of running around. He looked so adorable with his little fucking boots and his pants on.
Did you get a video?
I did get a video.
Okay, you got to send that to me.
It's so hard to see all. I think I zoomed in on Boone, and I got the bigger kids, and I got Sawyer running up to it first. But it's so hard to fucking fall. There's like 15, there's probably like 30 kids in there, and 2 little pigs, so... I'll show you the video.
That's right when I got hooked.
Maybe we'll attach the video to the end of this. So
they're doing the pig race.
Yep.
And I'm loading 204 Riz.
Yep.
And he was the meanest motherfucker in there. And he hooked the fuck out of me, and I'm like,
in your asshole.
Yeah, right up my ass.
Timmy's still a little taller that day.
Yeah. I did.
Ooh.
They said, "Don't get on the gate." I said, "Fuck you."
Yeah, and then Timmy shows up fucking just full of bullshit.
Yeah, I did.
Covered in bullshit.
All over.
Yeah,
but
like, I got bullshit all over
me. And Jory, we were arguing because he's like,
we cleaned it off on my shorts.
This bull.
They're probably
in the car.
It was barely any bullshit. No more than the usual. Yep. Yeah, I think you're good. You just have a bullshit stain. Oh shit. Yeah, dude. There was some other stuff I wanted to talk about. Oh, so okay. I fucking found out I was listening to Joe Rogan, and like he had, Oliver Anthony.
Yeah.
The guy's like Richmond, north of Richmond. He had him on his podcast, and they were just talking about singing, and they got on the subject, and Joe brought up this like. Because Michael Jackson's doctor said his dad castrated him chemically to keep his voice that way, and then Joe Rogan was like what they call them, the castrato or something like that, and this was from like of course the Catholics. I'm not joking, dude. From like the 1600s to the last one of castratos was the only one to ever record his voice. But it was, they would take boys and they would fucking castrate them, like sometimes by just cutting their balls off right before puberty, and then they would train them to sing their whole lives, and it kept their voices like a boy's voice.
That's terrible.
And the only one to ever have his voice recorded was also like known as the last castrato, because they banned it after he was already like 30-something, and he was 40-something. He recorded his voice in 1902. He did like 4 or 5 songs, and it sounds like a little girl or boy singing, and he's like a big old 40-year-old Italian man. It's really weird, dude. You can't see him, but the pictures, he's a big guy. But they often would train them, and their limbs would get longer and their chests would get bigger. Like they would grow weird, and it would make them. They have I got caught up in a fucking wormhole just reading Wikipedia, dude. I'm like, holy shit, dude. And then I'm like, Michael Jackson is the last castrato, dude. Billie Jean, not my lover. I mean, it would make sense, dude. He's got long arms. Fucking, he's got a little boy's voice.
But why would he want to go white? That's
He-
what I don't understand
was
about
trying
that
to-
whole ordeal, because it's like,
yeah, he was cool
if
at black.
anything, you're cool black.
Yeah, dude, black people are cool.
They're way
Like,
cool.
like I fucking.
And they get like
I could be
kind of
literally.
a pass.
I could be literally just me, the same exact guy,
and you're
but
cool.
be black. But people be like, "No, that guy's pretty cool, dude."
Hey, guess what popped up on my
What? Big black hawks?
Shia LaBeouf's thoughts on a Catholic religion.
Catholics.
Oh,
again.
Shia LaBeouf's thoughts on the Catholic. We need to listen to that before the next podcast. I wish we could just add that video to this, but we'll probably get sued. But, dude, Shia LaBeouf's probably got some real thoughts on Catholics. Probably got some thoughts on Jews, dude. Oh shit, we're not serious, okay? We're literally two dumb small town guys that just
Yeah.
talk about bullshit, and so if you get pissed off, you're taking us way too seriously.
Way too serious.
But you know, some people like they love it, dude. It's like they're fucking like, I'm so fucking mad right now, rubbing their fucking she clits or me clits. I don't know.
Yes, keep going.
It's some fucking 60-year-old dude like wearing a diaper. Fucking weirdos, dude.
He's like, honey, come over here.
Watching the protest videos, like I know a lot of people that I actually like that protested, and the peaceful protesters, and I totally respect that. I think everyone should be out in the street when they're
Oh,
when
yeah,
they're
if it's
protesting their
peaceful.
cause. Yeah, it's peaceful, but there's also the other side where it's the people, dude, that I swear it's like
Throwing bricks
like,
through the
well,
fucking...
I'm not even talking about the violence. I'm talking about like people like they go demonic, dude. They're like,
Yeah.
they look like fucking zombies. This one fucking just, spits on this guy. So it was these. I think I told you the 3 Venezuelan guys fucking went in there and they're like, "We like Trump," and they were like wearing Trump gear, but they're like immigrants.
Yeah,
And they're like, we like America because we wanted to be here, so that's why we're here and we like it. And fucking these people are like spitting on them and shit, and they're like,
Yeah.
"These are the people you're here to protest
Yeah.
for." But they,
I watched this Hispanic old man, and his son was going to...
the guy with the belt. Yeah, I
he
shared
whooped
that.
the shit
Yeah,
out of
he was in the street whooping him with the belt, and then the whole video's in Spanish. And this lady's like,
That's not okay.
This lady's
He
like,
was
you
going-
cannot do that, you know, in Spanish. And
"They're being
the guy's
assholes."
like, no, they're down there destroying shit. Not my son. Not my son. That doesn't do good for us. I just got off work, and I find my son down here with spray paint. Yeah, he was pissed, and somebody was like in the comments,
For
like,
the info, he's not Iranian. He's
Somebody-
Hispanic.
somebody in the comments was like, how do you say Karen in Spanish? And I just wrote Karen with an Enye at the end. And Jessica's cousin laughed at it.
But, yeah, I know.
Bianca, I think.
Not all Hispanics
I don't know. One
are
of the
for
Garcias
that.
is one of those fucking people. But no, seriously, like
They
I don't-
they believe in what we're
they
doing.
want to be
over
here. No,
Yeah.
that's the thing, dude. Like
Yeah, and they're doing it the right
they're
way.
working hard, you know. Like even people that did come here illegally,
Illegally,
there are
yeah.
people that are still working hard, you know, trying to fucking be a part of America, you know. And it's good to have heritage and shit.
Yep.
But like you got to understand the country that you want to be here and benefit. You should be thankful for.
Yep.
You obviously do better, but when you're burning the American flag and waving another country's flag, that doesn't help your case.
That's not-
it looks
that is
like
not helping you.
Any 60-year-old white couple on the couch, and they're the ones that write the meanest letters, is watching that. They're gonna be like, "Oh fuck, we're getting invaded, dude! Hey Bob, did you see this? Bob, get it! Bob, stop! Fucking put your pants on! Get in here! Watch this shit!" God damn it, we're getting invaded by Mexico. And then you got ladies saying, "This is California, we want our land back." And then they're like, "See, I told you." Fucking take it back, dude. They still, no Indian given. No takesy backsies, dude. We won this shit fair and square. And the funniest thing is, the people, I watched CNN went down and interviewed a cartel.
It's the Gulf of America now.
Honestly, I fucking think that whole argument
That is stupid.
as stupid as fuck, dude.
But Trump's like, I
you,
got big balls.
yeah, like
And I am going to make it.
No, honestly,
the Gulf of
I
America.
swear to God, when he was like those hours before he knew he was gonna win, that was the most petty he's probably been in his life. He's like, I can't wait. I'm just gonna fucking piss these guys. What's gonna make him at Gulf of America? Because he, you know what? He thinks we're the best country in the world, and I think so too. I think we're flawed. You know what I mean? But there's a reason people sacrifice so much to try and come here.
Yeah.
And that is because of freedom. You hear,
Yeah.
you see people that are immigrants from like, you know, countries that have dictators or like fucking, you know, countries where you don't have free speech. And they're like, dude, these people don't even understand. Like the no kings
Yeah.
thing. You can do that because you don't have a king.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, nobody was getting beat up on fucking, like, that was a mostly peaceful protest all the
Yeah.
way across the nation that weekend. And there was very minimal incidents. And there was some in Portland, and I saw a lady post, and she was posting saying, hey, you know, and she totally agrees with protesting. She was out there protesting, but she said, there are people out here trying to agitate this.
Yep.
You know, and she's like, don't follow
Which-
them.
which-
And she said, report them to the police, because she said they were marching on a peaceful march. They had it planned with their permit. And like literally these people with black masks and backpacks were like, hey guys, come here, come this way, come
Yeah.
this way. And most of them, she said, stayed going the path. But some of them got drawn away, and then they like were throwing bricks through a courthouse and shit.
Yeah.
And
Which is not helping their case
yeah, it's
at
not-
all.
and that's the people doing that shit aren't there to actually protest.
No, they're not.
there to fucking just cause shit.
Destroy shit.
Yeah, and we need to
And
find them and
they-
spank them, dude.
Yeah.
We fucking do
I
what
mean,
their parents never did.
I honestly think it's a lot about
We need to
looting.
whip the belt out a little more.
I think they take advantage of the protest to loot so that they can get free
See,
shit.
this is why I always tell Jessica though, like with that video of the
'Cause
dad with the
I
belt,
watch-
dude.
and nothing against black people. I love black people. My cousin's black.
You know, dude, when you keep
No.
saying that, it makes it sound like you did.
No, but it was
Serious,
It was
guys?
in L.A.
LA,
and it was about the Hispanics.
Hispanics. Yeah,
And
dude, black people are
I
waking up.
seen all the black people,
Black people are
go
like,
into
what the
Apple
fuck, dude?
and steal all this shit.
That I feel like,
and there wasn't one
Oh.
Hispanic. And
Oh.
I'm like,
yeah,
what do you guys have to do with it?
yeah. Well, that shit happened.
You guys are already here.
That shit happened in like George Floyd, dude. There's fucking like, boy, everyone was just stealing shit. They're just
Yeah,
stealing shit.
yeah.
It's like pretty much like they pretty much said you're not going to go to jail for stealing shit. So everyone's like, I mean, wouldn't you be like, fuck?
I mean,
I could really use a new
I'm
PlayStation.
I'm not discrediting that because
Yeah, my son would be stealing
you
fishing
guys,
equipment.
you took advantage of the opportunity, and
Yeah.
I probably would as well.
Do you think it was on a Friday? Was it
Why
Black
are you
Friday?
being racist?
I'm sorry. I had to. It was just there. I had to say it.
It's
Not serious.
Juneteenth. We love you.
Yeah, no, honestly, okay. I like Juneteenth as a federal holiday.
I don't. I think it's stupid.
I think that you have a misunderstanding what it's celebrating.
I don't
not-
know what it means.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's
Well, you said drink grape juice.
It's the day that the last slaves were freed, essentially, because after the
Okay.
Civil War, after the Emancipation Proclamation, Emancipation Proclamation, and some garden concert.
See, that's why I keep getting
Anyways.
further and further because you
Anyways,
keep
listen.
saying some weird shit tonight.
So, anyways, after that, they weren't free. You know what I mean? And then after the war was over, even like a lot of the people didn't free their slaves. You know, they
Yeah.
didn't have Facebook or Twitter. You know, they didn't know they were free.
Right.
And so that Juneteenth is when like they finally came to Texas and the last slaves were freed, or they were told they were free.
Gotcha.
And so, and I mean,
Well,
I feel
I'm
like
all about that.
I feel like that's a great
110%.
part. I feel like that's a great point in our American history.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, exactly. And
Yeah.
and that's one problem with like the far right
Well,
media is they don't
my
want
P-
you to know
my
that. They're just
PO
as bad as the
Yeah,
far
my
left.
PO's like that stupid June. I'm like Juneteenth, and I'm like, what?
I know.
And she's like, it's about them black people. I'm like,
Dude.
I thought it was so racist when she said it that way. I was like,
yeah, people.
well,
are,
my cousin's black, and I like black people, so
Well, I have
why-
it in my blood.
why'd you say it like that?
It's because.
but she was like pissed off about it.
Yeah, it's fucking people are racist. There
The
are
only
racist
thing that I
people.
get upset
But
about-
the media like tries to keep us divided, so like it's worse
Yep,
now than it was
100%.
20 years
Yeah.
ago. I feel like it wasn't this bad.
The one thing
Like-
that I do not agree with
Yeah.
is Gay Pride Month, because that was originally men's mental health,
Mental health month. Yeah.
and it's bullshit because it's kind of an oxymoron too.
Let's not get too deep into that.
I'm just saying.
But
It's
yeah, no,
bullshit.
it is kind of ironic. Like, you know which month we should attack?
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking. Oh shit! What was I gonna say though? before you brought up the gays, damn it. We were doing so good. Not
So you have
attacking
a
the
lot
gays.
of gay on your mind.
No, we just the last couple episodes were a little hard on the gays, and we love the gays. We were just giving you guys shit. You know what I mean?
Well,
sorry. We're sorry. Sorry, mate. Yeah. Damn it, dude. We were talking about some serious shit, but we weren't being very serious. Oh, CNN went down to Mexico and they did an interview with the cartel boss. And
he lives in Salem.
No, this was down in Mexico. Like he was running a cartel, and they did this interview, and his face was all covered. And CNN, like, first they asked him what they think about Trump, and the guy straight up was like, "Well, I respect Trump a lot. He's doing what he thinks is right for his people. He's trying to protect his people." Yeah. And he said, "And honestly, if our clients weren't in America, we wouldn't be in America.
Right.
But that's where our business is. So unfortunately, that puts us on opposite sides." Like it was kind of the most like.
Respectful.
Dude, respect. Respect.
We respect the cartel.
Yeah,
so
but please. We don't approve of all your behaviors, but please don't come murder us again.
Yeah, but we got your back, kind of.
Yeah, but yeah. So like he said that, but then they were like, well, you know, he's got really hard on immigration and the border crackdown. Like, how does this make you feel? And like then CNN got dragged by almost everyone because they were literally trying to like. Victimize the cartel boss. Right. Like they're sympathizing with the cartel boss against the president of the United States. It's kind of fucking insane, dude. Like this guy murders people for a living. Like you know, like he's involved in drugs, sex trafficking, and murder for a job. And they're like seeing it's like you fucking poor guys down here. Oh god, dude. It would have been the best, though, like, at the end. Like, I mean, it wouldn't have been good. It's just a joke. But, like, at the end, he's like, okay, I think let's see, this one. No. He's like, okay, now that the interview is over, I'm going to cut your head off with a machete. Because they had him talk like that with that deep voice.
Yeah, right.
He's like, yeah, so President Trump, I have a lot of respect for President Trump. All he wants to do is protect his people. And if they weren't our customers in America, we wouldn't be in America. But he's like, hola, ¿cómo está? No comprende. Yeah, so that was pretty much... That interview is fucking hilarious, dude. I'm like, South Park has got to be sitting back that boardroom. They're like, oh yeah, fuck, where do we even start, dude? Like, our cartoons are becoming reality.
Simpsons.
The Simpsons. They always tell
remade.
I'm fucking pumped for King of the Hill to come out.
Well, I want to watch the rest of the season. The last season of Tires. That shit.
Yeah.
I was like,
do you want me to tell you what happens?
No.
I'm going to tell you.
No.
Spoiler alert. Yeah. Spoiler time. This is a part of the show where we spoil other shows for people.
Cool.
No, I'm not going to. I won't do it. Turn the music off. We're not doing this bit. Fucking turn these lights off, damn it. Yeah. But other than all the crazy shit, you know, that went on, everything worked out. I'm officially on vacation.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. We leave Monday morning at like 3 or 4 in the morning.
Right on. You don't have to any jobs till then?
Nope. I'm fucking ignoring all that. I got to do that bid and send it off. Cool. But yeah, so we're doing that, and it feels good. It feels like I can. It feels weird because I feel like something's gonna blow up, or you know what I mean. But I'm excited about it. Today was the last day I had to work. I've been working, and all the shit that I went through these last week or two, like it all came together. You know, the car ended up. The fucking dealership got the car fixed in a day.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I mean, I still had to get it towed. Thanks. Shout out to my dad for letting me use AAA.
Research.
He gets AAA every year for Christmas from his father-in-law. And he only uses it to save his children.
You know, hey, you know you're old if you get AAA.
Yeah, dude, I am thinking about buying it. Honestly,
I might too.
It's very useful. I fucking
It is.
4 vehicles, and 3 of them are shitty. I mean, 2 of them are work vehicles, but like, I don't know. My new work van, I put a new motor in it last year, and I put a new transmission in it this year. It better fucking last for a little while, dude. I bought it for $5,000, and I've put about $6,000 into it.
So yeah, it better
But it's
last.
been 2 years. It's running, you know.
Yeah.
It's been down for probably a month and a half total. So
That's not bad.
no, and I got the box truck. Hasn't broke down on me yet, but I did notice something's leaking. So that's nice. And it's a big ass truck too.
So you know Tina, my stepmom?
Oh, you remember when people used to say that about like meth? Like, hey, you know Tina? Sorry, yeah, I know your stepmom.
I didn't do math that much.
Well, that's what all of my buddies that got into it. That was like their code word, and I totally knew what they.
No,
were.
I said the shit.
They were like,
I
yeah,
said,
the shit.
I gotta take a shit.
Yeah,
You got some shit?
Yeah, but they would be like, hey, you want to go see Tina? And like, I'm like, I know what you guys are talking about, you fucking tweakers. Like, you 17-year-old meth heads. You're not hiding it very well. You're up till fucking all night, actually. You don't go to bed. Yeah.
But anyway, so my stepmom Tina, she loves animals, right?
Yep.
And my boys, they were out there, and they're trying to catch a rabbit. So they come in there and they're like, "Grandpa," right in front of Tina, "Grandpa, do you have one of those traps that traps the rabbits?" And Tina's like, "You don't touch those rabbits. You leave them alone. They're humans just like you." And I'm like, "They're not humans." Like she said it just like that. Like,
they're not.
they're not human.
They're rabbits.
Yeah.
It's fucking.
And,
She worked for PETA.
And then she went into her room, and I said, "Don't say a damn thing to Grandma."
Yeah.
And Timmy, my dad.
She went to go get her protect the rabbit shirt.
Yeah, my dad might protect the rabbits.
So
So
there's not enough of them.
so my dad came down the hall. He's like, said the same thing as me. "You guys go be boys. Don't tell your grandma." And so then they're like, "Dad, how do we catch a rabbit?" I put some lettuce out there, and I took one of my string lines from work,
Yep.
and I did a slip knot, put it in there, put the lettuce, and I said, "You stand back, and in the morning, when one steps in that hole, just yank it, and you'll catch him by the neck."
Mm-hmm.
And Sawyer's like, "I can't wait till
Dude, remember that time we went out to Riley and Riley. So for the fans
Bunny Hill."
yeah, for the fans that don't know Riley, Oregon, all there is a gas station
And no more rabbits.
and an archery store / convenience store,
Yeah.
and then a post office across the street.
Yep.
And it's the post office for all like the little ghost towns in all of
there's
Eastern
literally
Oregon.
like 47 people that live in Riley.
Yeah, and there's only like a family that lives there, and they live right by their store. But Timmy's mom painted the mural on the side. It's a really beautiful mural. It's still there. This was like fucking 30 years ago. Elks and shit, and we were just kids staying there. It's the middle of the fucking desert. Sagebrush for fucking miles. There's coyotes and rabbits and elk and snakes and fucking
And cougars.
and yeah, dude, are those desert lions? Anyways, I digress. But so Pixie did what any good Central Oregon mother would do, and she sent us off while she painted all day with our own 22s.
And we were like 12.
Yeah, and I don't even think we were 12. We were like, maybe 12, 11,
No, I think
10
it
to
was
12.
Yeah.
Somewhere in there. But yeah, we
might have been
killed
younger.
the fuck out of rabbits, dude. We probably each got like 30.
Yeah.
We shot so
Jackrabbits.
many, and like we were getting good. I mean, it was literally just everywhere. We were getting good. Remember that one where they jumped up and you shot it in the head, dude, from like 130 yards out with a peep sight.
Yeah.
And but anyways, we're having a long day. We had walked back to the store, which was a couple miles. We're just walking down the highway with rifles. There's no one there, And we walked back to the store and we got food, and then we came back out and we were going back out to hunt more rabbits. We're walking down the side of the road. Something moves in the bush. We just fucking start unloading like irresponsible 12-year-olds into this bush with fucking our 20, bam, 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 and all of a sudden we hear, it sounded like a baby screaming. Timmy took off. Hey, fuck, I thought we killed somebody. But then, I didn't dawn on me. We're literally in the middle of the desert. There's no one outside here from 100 miles. And apparently that's when I found out rabbits scream.
Yeah.
They scream bloody murder, dude.
Yep. That's how you call coyotes in.
Yep. That's what the coyote call is. But yeah, that was a fun time. Remember
I remember when we were hunting for deer. I think it was deer or elk.
out there in the desert.
Yeah,
It was
and
elk.
me and your dad had 30-06.
Uh-huh.
I had a 7mm.
Oh, that was deer hunting over in the mountain
No,
with Jimmy.
I remember. No, I remember we were hunting out in the desert, and I think it was around Hampton,
Mm-hmm.
but we didn't have a 22, and there was a rabbit.
Yeah.
Your dad Reese, he's like, shoot that motherfucker. And
My dad
I said-
enjoys mutilating tiny animals
yeah,
with
I
a
was
big
like-
gun.
I was like, I don't. All they have is your 30-06.
Yeah.
And he's like, shoot it. And I shoot it. It ripped it in half.
Yeah, dude.
And its heart was beating
Dude,
still. I'm like,
I shot a deer once.
and your dad was like, fucking A.
Dude, I shot a deer once with a 7 mag.
Yeah.
Fucking a
Blows it
deer
up.
from it was 100 yards out probably, and I heart shot it. There was literally a chunk this big of its heart left.
Yeah.
It was just fucking destroyed, dude. My dad's like, "Fuck yeah, we're eating good tonight, boys." No, we're gonna eat good in a couple months, Dad. Like, you know, the jerky's the best part, dude. When he makes it, my dad makes jerky
He
like
does.
it's kind of like Native American or old like Viking even style. That's
it's good.
basically salted beef, but he like makes a salt brine kind of. It's seasoned with all of his shit, and he like soaks that shit in this vinegar and all the seasonings and salt and stuff, and he soaks it for a couple days, and then he runs fishing line across, and then he hangs all the meat, and it's got to hang for like 2 or 3 days
And then
long,
you smell.
and then he doesn't smoke it after that. It just gets hard. It like cooks in the stuff, and then it's just like the old they used
So
to
I've
do.
been
It's like
eating
salted
raw
beef.
meat.
It's
for
like no,
my
it's
whole
not.
life.
It's cooked.
Oh.
It's cooked. Yeah, it's cooked in the salt and stuff, and then it's sitting that shit for that long. Like cooks it and then it hangs, and yeah, it's a ancient Chinese secret. That's fucking delicious.
Yeah, it is.
It's like he gives
He
me
makes some of the best. Uncle Bill and
Mhm.
him.
my uncle.
top
My
notch.
uncle Kim Bob made that the smoked jerky the other day that we had at their
Yeah.
house. That stuff was good, but God, they fucking they got the. He said he accidentally did the flavoring on it twice.
Yeah.
It was extra flavor. Dude. It
Yeah,
was good though.
it was good.
But yeah,
It was
like I only want to eat one at a time, but then
Yeah.
as soon as you're done, you're like, "Fuck, I need
I want
another
another
one."
one.
Yeah, it's like a fucking line of cocaine. Like fucking halfway through the line of cocaine, and I'm already thinking about the next line of cocaine.
I gotta get another out.
Gotta yeah, like I'm gonna call the guy right after this. It's like fucking 3:30 in the morning. He's not answering. Let's go knock on his door.
It's kind of like the episode with that guy that they hired on tires.
Tires, yeah.
And he's like,
Wait,
just
wait.
one line, please, one line.
Spoiler alerts. This bit is back in the podcast. All right.
One line.
Yeah, dude.
And they're like, no, shut the fuck up. We're not doing that.
I love it. This Shane's like, oh yeah, you like this song? I think it's really cool. I bet that's what he's actually like on cocaine.
And then he's like, when he's talking to that girl, and he's like,
Dude,
yeah, no,
they got
this
that.
is pretty much what I do all
They
day.
got that shit pretty accurate, dude. When he's like, they're watching him, he's like touching his nose. Maybe he just got an itch. Like, no, he's on cocaine. Oh, that was a good one though. Where are we at, Jessica? How long have we been going? 15 minutes. We're doing good.
Huh.
It's a nice little chill podcast. Got the pod back to chill.
The dab chill.
Yeah, the dab chill. Fucking the dude. I tried to get Jared to come on tonight too. I want to
That
have
would be fun.
I think Jared would be hilarious.
Yeah.
He's kind of a mic hog.
That's fine.
No, I'm joking. He's gonna watch this, be like, "What the fuck?"
You can hold it better.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna.
It's black and round. You can hold it better, Jared.
I want more tortillas. Yeah, dude. Do we know a place where we can get homemade tortillas?
Yes.
So when Jessica's tias come up,
Mexico.
they usually like make homemade tortillas, and they get to make them with the kids. Maddox made a fat-
Tias. Girls.
The tias, yeah. No, ants.
And I know they're girls.
Yeah, but it was the
Tios are girls. The
Tios
boys.
are boys. The uncles.
I know Mexican.
You know.
Is that Canadian?
really, Timmy? In this climate? In this climate? He's like, yeah, it was cold as shit today. It's June. This is pretty white up here.
Why are we all here?
No, there are actually a heavy, a lot of Hispanic people here, though. But
That's
there
why.
always- there
That's
always has
why.
been, as far
That's
as
why
I
your
can
wife stayed in the car.
remember. At the rodeo? No, that's because it was cold, not because she's Mexican. Like her and Azriel, the two brown ones. We're not getting out here. Roll them up. No, it was just cold.
Definition of a bean
No,
burrito.
there were Hispanic people there. There were Native American people there.
Yeah.
And you know what? Everyone stood for the national anthem and said a prayer together. And
Yep. That's why I like rodeos.
Yep. It's,
I mean,
one of those.
That's not the only
There's a couple
reason.
Native bull riders there too.
Yeah.
That one dude's name is Handsome.
Well,
That's a
yeah,
badass.
yeah. And then there's one. He ain't there no more. I think his son maybe keeps going,
Yeah.
but he got on. He was like 57, native,
Yeah.
no helmet, getting on a rank ass bull.
Yeah.
His eye popped out.
Ooh,
He went over the front,
yeah.
caught a horn, split his eye open. He had to get a bunch of surgeries. Eye popped out. He was in ICU for about a month.
Yep.
Almost didn't
That'll
live.
do it. Well,
And I was in the arena when that happened,
yeah.
and I've never seen a guy's eyeball not in his eye.
Yeah.
And I was like,
You never watched the movie where it happens? I'm sure it's just like the movies.
no.
I'm just kidding.
It's not. And it freaked me
Well,
out.
do you know that's why Callaway quit riding? He was fucking on a roll and he won a couple rodeos, and then he went to this really qualified for this big rodeo, and he was like, I'm gonna be a badass. And he went out wearing a cowboy hat. He's got it on video, and fucking on the first turn, dude, face right to the fucking head. He was in the hospital for a while too. His face was fucked up, dude. That's why he doesn't ride. He doesn't say that's why, but I don't think he rode after that.
Yeah.
But what, you know, not
I-
many people would, dude.
I mean, I broke my jaw riding with a helmet on.
Yeah.
I got stepped on.
Some
I
pretty
got
poor
slung
luck.
down, hit down, broke the helmet, broke my jaw in 3 places. And then this is how smart I am.
Stop playing with the cord.
This is how smart I am. Is I went and got back on,
Mhm.
but I didn't wear a helmet because it hurt my jaw when I put the chin strap on.
Oh yeah, smart. So just wear a cowboy hat.
But luckily, I didn't get stepped on. I had a bull roll over on me,
Yeah.
but
Didn't you get stepped on your leg
luckily I went like this.
though? Didn't your leg get stepped on and break one time?
Yeah, my sternum's broke, my right leg's broke. I broke my jaw twice.
Yeah. I've broke my ankle like 3 times skateboarding and my collarbone once.
Yeah.
So I guess I get it. People
Yeah,
would be
it's the
some
same
people would be
thing.
like, why the fuck do you still do that?
Yeah, it's the same thing.
And the shitty thing, like skateboarding, you can get more consistent at than bull riding, I feel like.
Well, here's my thing. Okay. When I was riding bulls, I got hurt, like 6 times?
Yeah.
I get in the car, heading home from work, and get in the head on, and get 24 surgeries.
Yeah.
So it's like,
And I jumped out of a plane and I didn't even get hurt.
see?
That's
what I'm saying. Like,
Dude, that video.
it's, you know,
The video of me. Should I add the video of me jumping out of the plane at the end? I'll cut that into this too. So I'll throw in the pig video of the kids chasing the pigs. I'll throw that in on at the end, and then at the rodeo. And
Do
then
you want to throw the bull riding where I broke my jaw?
if you got the
In
video,
Pasco?
yeah, if you got the video, we'll throw a couple,
Pasco, Washington.
videos at the end for any of you loyal fans that stay at the end to watch.
Teeth.
Yeah, if you guys stay at the end and watch it, you know, it's the little treat for you guys,
Yeah.
the fans out there. But yeah, no, some good stuff. Fuck, I feel like there's some more. There was a lot of stuff in the news.
There's a
this
lot
week
of shit.
I wanted to talk about today. It's like I always do that though, and then I can't fucking remember. Watching this new show called Stick with Owen Wilson. It's about golf. Makes me really want to fucking golf every time.
Oh,
Every
is that what you were watching before when I was down with the kids?
No.
Oh.
Oh, I was watching just golf.
Oh, okay.
I get like golf videos popping up on my Facebook all the time, and they're like all crazy shots, and I'm like, "Fuck, that was sick!" And this one dude like dropped the ball, and it fucking rolled backwards so fast.
I heard your wife had a really good putt
Yeah.
the other day,
Yeah,
like 60 feet.
64-ish. And it was a fucking. She basically putted from the fairway. It was like a Texas wedge.
Yeah.
You know, pretty lights out, pretty solid. But do you hear something?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, it's probably. You know what? It's probably Poppy snoring.
Or farting.
She's like, I woke her up. She's like, what the fuck? I thought she was gonna say something. Dude, you know, did you hear? So when they were doing the national anthem and everyone's hooting and hollering, and there was a dog in the crowd go, "Arr,
Really?
arr," with all the people.
America.
And then I was like, yeah, he's a real patriot. And all the people around me laughed and I felt cool. It's like, damn it, I got a good joke. Got a good joke in.
Yeah.
These guys.
That 202 and 204,
Yeah.
those black bulls.
Yep.
Oh my God, of Blaisdells.
Mhm.
They're actually Kaylee's. I think it's Kaylee.
Mhm.
Blaisdell. Man, dude, she has PBR bulls.
Yeah.
That bull,
The-
bro.
Yeah, dude, these fucking bulls drink only Paps.
No, they're just dicks.
Oh, you
those-
said they're
those
PBR. I thought they're just drinking the Blue Ribbon.
No.
These fuckers are fed on Blue. It's just a bunch of Kyles. Fucking punch
No,
and
I'm
drive.
telling you, man.
No, they were pissed. They were like, "Hey, I dare you to stick your arm in here."
Oh no! When I was loading other bulls,
Yeah.
that 204 Riz Rez,
Riz.
dude, he's fucking damn near breaking the fucking fence.
Yeah, one of those
I'm like-
bulls. One of those bulls had like a famous bull dad that was Coors Pounder.
Yellow Jacket.
Well, no, there was another one though that they said this
Little-
bull's
little-
dad was Coors Pounder.
Oh, I rode Coors Pounder
Yeah, and I'm like,
in Hermiston.
Oh, yeah?
That's how old I am.
yeah, you
Yeah.
old man.
Coors Pounder, but that was Gold Buckle Rodeo. So I don't know how Bershaw got him.
Yeah,
But-
do you think that they play favorites with the scores?
My dad doesn't
Yeah,
for sure.
They had two judges to
My
this
dad's a
time.
dick.
No,
he
that
is.
first kid,
He's just like, no,
that
that
first
was
kid
shit
rolled
ride.
a bowl. This little 10-year-old covered it bowl,
66.
and it was like he had to cover, or they said they weren't going to let the other
And
kids
dad
ride.
said nope.
And the kid covered, and his dad gave him a 67 or something. It's just like
Well, remember the kid that did cover on the steer? He covered.
Two kids,
And
covered.
my dad's like,
I'm
like,
yeah, dude. Well, Lane is a fucking little
Yeah.
rider, dude, and that's Maddox's little buddy. So I had Lane. I coached Lane in football a couple times, and his dad was one of my assistants. And then he wrestles too, but for Prineville. And Maddox whoops him pretty good, but they're still buddies afterwards, like playing. And then for Maddox to go out there and see Lane just fucking kicking ass, and now he's tied for first with Dallas, heading into the finals. And Dallas is defending champ.
right.
And he's every time I've been there, he's rode well.
Dallas got bucked off
I
tonight.
know, Dallas
It screwed his scores.
Yeah, it did.
And
He was,
you know his dad's whooping his ass.
yeah,
You know, he's getting home. He's like,
yeah. I don't know. Dallas was running around with the kids, laughing and having fun.
of course,
today,
he's going to have as much fun as he can. until he gets home.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Maddox is like, I want to do it, and I want to let him practice because
So I just built a buck and barrel. So, and Sawyer's been doing it. He's been doing great. I want to get Maddox over there, get him on the buck and barrel, and then they can both go try it out in Fossil. And I have bull rope.
he's
got-
got to know, dude. If you fall off, it's like it's gonna hurt. You're always falling off.
Well,
Every
that's what
ride
my
you fall
dad-
off.
That's what my dad told Sawyer.
Yeah,
Like, it's not about when you get hurt, it's about how bad. You're
Mhm.
going to get hurt.
yeah. No, that's the truth.
It's a part of the sport.
Fucking Maddox, dude.
I mean, I was in the back pins and I got hooked.
Maddox.
I wasn't even riding.
I talked Maddox into dropping into.
Everybody thought I was, though.
I talked Maddox into dropping into the elbow, just like a 7-foot quarter pipe, and 7-8 feet. It's a pretty good size.
Oh,
one.
the
but
small
it's
part.
but it's kind of it's not very
It's
vertical.
inverted.
Yeah, and
It's inverted.
so he'd been dropping into the quarter pipe and everything. So he did it perfect first try, and then he went
And the
up
T?
down to the elbow, and then he went
Okay.
up to the over by the street run where he did the transfer,
Yep.
and all the way up to the coping, and then went to go back down fakie and fucking slammed so hard, and he was all right. But that was the first time he hit. But he got back up. He cried a minute. He got back up and he went and skated more. He hasn't dropped into that again though. I just remember, dude, when we were little, the first time I rode in that bull, I ate shit.
Oh yeah.
Like, and then I ate shit a bunch of times. I still sometimes do.
Yeah.
That's the thing with skateboarding too. Like, you can know how to do something so well and do it over and over again, but eventually something's going to happen. You're going to be slightly off, and you're going to fucking slam doing something you didn't think you'd wreck on, and it's going to hurt worse because it hurts your pride too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Fucking, you're like, God, I was just trying to do a little trick in front of these people. Like, I was trying to do back disaster on this like little, like on the deeper side of the mini. So it's like 5 feet deep right there, 4, 5 feet somewhere. And I was trying to do a back disaster, and I was just like stoned, and I was trying to show off kind of, and I was just acting nonchalant, and I fucking like did it, and the board like flipped out, and I like did a front flip, and I didn't get hurt at all. I like did a front flip and landed in the transition and slid down on my back and didn't hurt at all. And like Riley Ray was pretty little. That she was there, she thought I was dead, and I was like laughing. I'm like, totally fine, dude. But I was embarrassed. I'm like, I had to play it off. Yeah, it's almost like the time we were down at the park, and I'm like, I'm gonna do a swing, and I'm gonna do a backflip out of the swing, and I fucking swing, and I try to do the backflip, and I flip way too fast, and I just land right on my ass, dude. Oh yeah.
I remember when I went to the skate park. It was probably 5 years ago, and I was like, I still got this. Yeah, dude. I felt like my legs were jello.
Yeah.
Couldn't even kick turn. I tried a 50-50, ate shit right on my face. And then when I actually hit the concrete, I was like,
hold it up here.
Maybe I don't remember.
Dude,
because you were like, it's like riding a bike, Timmy. You just got to keep going.
It is, but it's not that easy. Like,
no, it's not. When you quit for fucking 8 years, 9 years,
you just got to ease into it. You got to get your feet back before you try tricks. You got to just ride in the bowl because you still remember how to do the tricks, but you have to remember how to balance in the bowl.
Yeah. Well, then I went down a snake.
Yeah.
I was like,
I was probably scary watching you, dude.
Dude, like, oh my god.
I don't know if we talked about this.
I get to the end of the bowl, and I'm like,
I don't know if we.
And then I went to roll into the L.
Yeah.
And I ate shit. After I made it through the snake, I went to roll in. Totally.
So I don't know if we talked about this when my dad and Karen got married, and I was like 19. I hadn't seen my dad in a couple years, and he like flew me out to Vegas for his wedding. And the night after the wedding, him and Karen were going off to do something in Vegas, and so me and Jeremy, that was my first time meeting my stepbrother. I think I was 17, he was 19 or 18. We went out to like an 18 and up club, and we were like getting fucked up all night. And then like, cause he knew some friends there that lived in Vegas that used to live in Tucson.
Yeah.
And then we ended up going back to their apartment, and we like took Molly, and we were fucking up. Like literally, I didn't sleep at all. And I was supposed to go to, my dad was all excited I was down there, and my grandpa was down there. And so he hadn't seen us cause he was absconding. So he couldn't come to Oregon. And fucking, so he like paid for us to go to NASCAR the next day. And I stayed up all night on Molly, and then I just knew where the hotel was. I could see it in the horizon. They're like, it's that one. And I walked like 6 miles at like fucking 6 a.m, fucked up still. And I got back to the hotel, and you know, when you're like tired, but you're fucked up still. So you're like, I'm going to ride this out. We got to NASCAR, and they had like a skate park set up, and you could rent boards. And I'm like, you guys want to see how good I am at skateboarding? And they paid for me to rent a board. It was like a 775. I wear size 13, way too small. And I was so drunk. I just like the first quarter pipe I went up to. As soon as I hit the quarter pipe, I just ran right shoulder first into the quarter pipe. I was so drunk. And then I ended up dropping in, and I was like, see, I got it. And I'm like, it's that damn board. And then I was so drunk, I ended up fucking passing out. Like I was in the 13th row. I passed out for like 100 laps. Man. And my dad was pissed because the tickets he got, me and my grandpa were by each other in the 13th row. He was like all the way up in the 25th row by himself. And we're like, Dad, just come down here. No one cares. And he was like, no, these are where my tickets are. I gotta sit up here. He's like, this is fucking bullshit. You didn't even. So the whole time he's like texting my grandpa, I'm sleeping. And I'm like, fuck, I should have just taken that one up there. I could have slept and you guys could have hung out. Where are we at? Oh, we're past it. What is it? Just tell me what it is.
Well, we're at a minute 16, but you already recorded.
Oh, an hour 16. Yeah.
We can do that. We can.
No, we're good. Remember,
That's
because
what I'm saying.
we recorded that portion. Yeah, and you look tired as
Okay.
usual. Timmy's always
I'm
tired.
exhausted.
He's always. I'm excited. Show him your cut, dude. Let's see our cuts. Callaway almost made it tonight. Yeah, she's got the heartbeat. I didn't get anything that gay.
Should I?
It's not Mother's Day, dude. Come on. I'm just kidding. No, it's adorable. What? Yeah, zoom
I
in.
get Mother's Day and Father's Day.
Yeah. He's all wearing a dress
I'm a
on
mom,
Mother's
Dad.
Day. Hey, guys. Yeah.
No homo.
It's nothing gay about wearing a dress, dude.
Oh, if I keep saying that, I'm against homos.
No, as long as
Like
you're not.
I'm against blacks.
No, as long as you're not afraid of them, it's okay. But if you're like, gay, then you're a homophobe.
I kind of am.
Gay guy. He's gonna turn me.
Don't suck my dick.
Oh, dude. And never trust gay guys will be really nice to you, Timmy. It's just because they want in your pants.
Yeah, I know.
No, okay.
Once you go black, you don't go back.
Dude,
Whoa.
Whoa.
That's why I scooted over. It made me feel really uncomfortable.
I thought I farted or something.
Yeah, I'm like, I
All
was
right.
like, I don't want to talk about
Any
this.
last words before I go on vacation?
Thank you,
I won't see you
Jesus.
till next week. I'm not Jesus, but Robert. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Jesus. We just want to let you all fans know that we love you. Please share this. Send
Yeah.
it to some other like deranged, demented fuckers that you know. Be
Yeah.
like, hey, listen to these fucking dumb rednecks. And you might think this is funny. And show them your favorite episode. They don't have to start at the beginning because who knows which ones are
Maybe
good. Or
they
if any
don't
of
have a
them-
favorite.
Yeah, maybe they don't. Maybe they're like, I don't even know why I'm fucking subscribed
all
to these
shit.
guys. Yeah. Maybe we should I've been thinking about taking this to a golf course and doing. You ever seen any of the golf influencers? There's
Yeah,
people.
we would have to go. Ha ha ha.
All right. We're ending it in 3, 2, 1. Good night, people.
Out front, even further. Chase, you can go out a little further. Yeah, get all the way up there. Right there. Okay. Front line only. How many pigs we got? 2? 3. 2. Okay. 2 pigs. Okay, you ready, Dom? Go ahead and turn them loose. Front line only. Go. Front line only. Front line only. Now second line, go. Second line. Oh, no, not the third line. Go ahead, third line. Everybody go. Run, 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 run. Oh, there's a pig. Oh, catch him. Catch that pig. Catch that pig. Oh,
I think Maddox got him.
I think we got them both caught.
Brother, got that one. Yeah, brother, has got that one.
Oh, we got him. We got him. Zach, I believe that little girl had him first. Yep. Little girl in the hat caught the pig. Yep. Yep. No, the little girl got it. Little girl caught it. Okay. So what do we got? We got some prizes for the winners. Zach, go ahead and grab your winner. There. We can go ahead and take your pig back to the cage, but you won. Good job. I don't know who won on the other
grab
side.
Boone.
Where's our other champion?
Did Maddox
Cody, who
get
was
one?
our other? All right, buddy, feeling good? Yeah. Let's go jump out of an airplane. Stand right here, face me. Thumbs up. 3. Hop on in. Watch your head.